morning everyone. I'm currently just popping on some foundation because we're going to do a close to full face of Makeup by Mario's makeup. I've not tried it before. I think I tried some of the collaboration he did with Kim Kardashian, like for her makeup brand, but yeah, I haven't tried any of these products before. And I've got a concealer and like a cream contour, so I'm just whipping on a little bit of foundation. This is the Huda Beauty Macaroon shade of the Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Hopefully good things are coming to you. I'm manifesting that for you. We're just gonna whip this on. By the way, I'm using my new diamond shaped XO Beauty sponge. These ones are a new sponge. They're different to our flawless finish. They are way squishier, so if you like a really soft and squishy sponge, you will love this. Actually, I probably shouldn't put too much on my eye area because we want to try out, you know, the color corrector from this kit. It looks really interesting. I just opened it and had a peek. It's the only thing I've opened up so far, but I haven't tried it yet. I'm really excited actually. I've got very high expectations for this range since he's such like a famous makeup artist. Like, he would know what he likes kind of thing, you know? I feel like this foundation right now is so thick. I don't know if it's because it's like cold in my room or like what's going on, but it's like so thick. Low-key hard to blend. I usually really like this. Alright, so I'm gonna try out, should I try out the concealer or the cream contour first? Forced. Do you guys cream contour or do you conceal first? I don't really know what the right, you know, way to do it. Obviously it's personal preference, but like, I don't know. Should I sculpt first maybe? Sure. Why not? Let's give it a go. So the packaging is black. It's got Makeup by Mario logos on it. Looks like that. And this is what the inside looks like. Everything comes out a little bit dusty. It's no big deal. It's just because of the like cardboard packaging. I don't know. So there's like lint on it, but that's how it looks. And this is the shade Light Medium. It's got the, you know, color on the bottom. Pretty standard stuff. Doesn't say, where's it made? Made in Italy, which is cool. This dual-ended stick features a custom brush and combines my signature contouring technique into one simple product that creates an effortless, softly sculpted look. Mario. Let's see if Mario knows his shit. Ooh, okay, so the brush has little like dimples in it. Can you see this? Here we go. You can see there's like 5 dimples, so it comes out like this. There you go. It just looks like a standard contour stick. It looks like a really nice color. Color looks perfect. So perfect. Yay. Okay, I don't know. How much do we need? I don't know. So I'm gonna pop this back on and then I'm going to try out the brush. I'm not sure what's up with the little dimples. Is it just to help the blending? I have no idea. It seems to be blending pretty easily. I should probably do this side first since I applied it first. Do you reckon he actually uses this brush? Like, on his clients, on Kim Kardashian? Do you reckon he's just like, let me whip out my little dimple brush? Or do you reckon he uses other brushes with it? I don't know. I'm not sold on the brush. It's a little bit clunky to use. I want to try just a sponge. This is the butt end of this diamond shaped sponge. I feel like that gives it a more, well, the lighting is like drastic and dramatic right now, I'm sorry. I feel like that makes it blend out a lot more evenly. I feel like with the brush it's a little bit patchy, whereas with the sponge it just keeps its like color. I feel like that's pretty typical of any contour stick, do you know what I mean? Like usually, I don't know, I feel like usually sponges seem to work really well unless you're actually applying a cream with a brush, but the stick ones, I don't know, I feel like stick ones usually go really well with sponges. That's just me. I love the color and I feel like it was reasonably easy to blend out, especially with the sponge. Like I said, the color is literally perfect. I'm obsessed with the shade. So yeah, overall I think I like it. I'm not sold on the brush. You know, that's just me. And that's a typical me opinion because I feel like every time a product has a brush with it, I'm just like, I don't know, I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm just gonna layer it a little. I feel like the brush also kind of low-key over blends, whereas when you use a sponge, like, it just blends, it doesn't take away the color, do you know what I mean? It's like contouring, but it's also low-key giving me like just a bronze, which I like. I'm just applying some directly to my sponge. And I'm going to tap that just directly on top of my nose just to slim it down the look of my nose a little. a little bit around the forehead. That actually works so nice when you just apply it straight to a sponge. Do you love how my eyes are so red? It looks like I've got like pink eyeshadow on or something. The only thing with this as well is, you know, white packaging gets messy really quickly, but I love it. So if you're like me, you don't really care about, you know, the products getting a bit messy looking, like it's fine, but you know, it's gonna pick up fingerprints and things. But yeah, I love white. Okay, next up we have the Master Eye Prep and Set Compact, and this is how the packaging looks. Very simple again, very sleek, and it is that kind of shiny fabric material, so you could just wipe it down as well to keep it nice and clean. And on the inside, I'm very excited for this. Hold on, can we do this? So you have a mirror, you have a salmon kind of color for color correcting, you have your concealer shade, and then you have this like setting powder, I believe. I'm actually going to go in with a really small amount of the color corrector. So I'm going to use a brush and just do a nice sheer layer. So this is an angled eye brush by So Beauty, and I've taken the tiniest amount, and can you see how well that's working? That was literally like stuffle product. I should probably zoom you in a little. That was such a little amount of product. Now let's try it on the under eye, and like this inner corner, see right here where I'm very dark. The shade I bought is P1, P2, S1, so the light set. And right now I've got some fake tan on, so like, it's quite a dramatic difference, but we'll just go for a nice highlighted look today, I guess. Stunning. I just don't want to put on too much, because if I'm going to put concealer on top of it, I really don't want to have too many layers of creams under my eyes, because it's just going to crease really quickly if I do that. I'm obsessed with how that looks. Like, it looks like I've concealed already. So I'm going to show you in real time again, just the other side, because I just think that's such a good result. Literally just taking a couple tiny taps each time. And look at that difference. The inner corner, you really see it. See how dark that is? And then just tapping the tiniest amount of product on. Like, the difference is, like, you saw that but before your eyes. I feel like I'm one of those people in like those TV advertisements, and they're like, oh my god, with one simple swipe your problems are gone, but those are all like photoshopped and like, you know, the magic of editing, whereas this is real time, guys. Like, literally, I really need to make an effort to use color correctors more frequently. I feel like I'm very lazy and I just chuck on my concealer and I'm good to go, but you do definitely get a very nice result when you use stuff like this. I hope the actual concealer in this palette's good too. I feel like there's nothing worse than when you love a product and it's part of a palette and that's the only part you use. You're just like, ugh, like you've just got so much wastage. I'm actually going to use the concealer with a sponge. I'm gonna try and take a small amount also. These concealers are quite like hard, so you really can't pick up too much product anyway, which is a good thing really. And I feel like it'll last you quite a long time. I'm really like kind of digging in there to pick up anything, and I can't even tell if I've got any, but then I put it on, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see it. Like if I take some on my finger, yeah, it's super good coverage with like a very small amount, guys. So yeah, I feel like this would last you a decent amount of time. You really don't need much at all, and I like that also because of the fact, like I just said, if it's thick and creamy, it's gonna crease. Let me try it with a brush again and see if I prefer it with the brush. Okay, I think I actually do prefer the brush, which is strange because usually I always prefer the sponge around the eye area, but yeah, I really like it, and I feel like I need to go purchase a darker shade because like right now with the fake tan on, it's just gonna add a little bit extra concealer kind of on the cheekbones just to, you know, contour a little, bring up those cheekbones. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my sponge just to make sure it's nice and blended. Now let's quickly try out the powder. So just going in with one of my favorites under the eyes. This is a small face brush. I'm going to take some of the powder. This also looks like very, you know, densely packed into the pan. Like you don't really get much powder on your brush, and it also doesn't go real powdery like a lot of powders do. Especially under eye powders, a lot of them, like, you know, you rub your brush in them and they're like everywhere. Which doesn't like necessarily bother me, but it's just interesting that this one doesn't do that. So I guess it would last longer once again because you aren't wasting product in thin air. I feel like now that I've put that on, I look slightly purple again. And I feel like I look a little bit dusty. I don't know, I'm not sold on the powder, but I really like the concealers. I don't know, is it just me or do I look a bit like purple again? I don't know. Don't miss out on getting your butterfly cut from you guys, by the way. I'm just going to whip on a little bit of pressed powder. Today I'm going to use my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. Is this still available? I have no idea. These brushes are almost here. By the time you watch this video, they might be here. I don't know, check out xobeautyshop.com. These are stunning. Like, this is dirty, so ignore that, but look at that barrel. It is so luxurious and stunning. I've got an ombre kind of bristle. Here we go. This one's dirty. These brushes are handmade in Italy. They are just luxe, okay? You don't understand unless you've tried them for yourself. So I'm just tapping a little bit of powder everywhere because I'm pretty sure that's the last of our cream products today, and I just want to make sure that everything else blends lovely on top. Yeah, I just feel like I've gone purple on my inner corners. Look at that. Like, you know what? I'm going to take a little bit of my Summer Bisque that, ouch, I keep almost flinging this nail off because while I'm filming this, we've only just gone back into, like, it means I can now get my nails done, but I can't get until next Tuesday, and look how much my nails have grown out. Like, it's not even coming up as bad as it really is. This one literally is like hanging on for dear life because, like, I've started, like, you know, bending them so much by accident that it's pinging off the base of my nail. Anyways, one of my followers saw this and sent it to me because she knows that I can't get it here, which is so nice, and I'm like so embarrassed. I'm like, don't buy me things, but also like, how nice. It's so nice of her, so thank you so much. Anyway, just back in with my small face brush and just gonna wiggle that in, and this gives a little bit of coverage, which is why I love it so much, and it doesn't crease. So next, I'm excited for this. This is the powder bronzer, soft sculpt bronzer, and I purchased the shade medium because you guys know me, I do usually like a slightly darker bronzer, especially like today I've got a lot of fake tan on, right? I created this dream bronzer in the most flattering shades. It gives your skin a natural sun-kissed look and softly sculpts the face. Yay, Mario, thank you. Very cute. Ooh. Here go the dogs. The postie is left. I really like this packaging. It's got a magnetic kind of closure. Just gonna snap shut. It feels really nice. It feels not heavy, but it just feels solid. It feels not cheap at all. It feels nice. It's probably darker than I would have expected for like a shade medium, but maybe it's because he likes a darker bronze too, so like that's just his level. Like, you know, if I got light, because I have lighter skin, you know, maybe it's like a darker light shade. Do you know what I'm putting down here? Either way, I feel like we can still make it work, but it is probably still a shade darker than what I'd normally go for. However, I'm very excited to see how this goes. We have a medium face brush here, and I'm going to pick up some powder. Once again, it is not super powdery whatsoever. It is, you know, it's very solid packed, but your brush is still picking it up, so don't get me wrong, it's not like it's not pigmented or anything. Yeah, it's just not messy, which is nice. Now let's put some on. Why is it patchy? Maybe I just need to like keep buffing it. Sorry, my hair is like freshly washed. I've pinned it back, but it's still getting everywhere because it's like so soft. I'm really gonna buff it in here. I feel like it looked really patchy when I first put it on, but so does like my Hula Caramel, which is a favorite, and you know, you just blend it and it looks really good. So maybe this is like the same thing. I feel like it is. I feel like you just have to like kind of get in there and buff it out, because once you do, it looks fine. Phew, thank goodness. I'm like really layering it up and it's still not looking too dark or muddy or anything. So thank goodness. I was really afraid at first, but nah, it looks pretty good. Just like I said, don't be afraid. Just get in there and give it a really good blend. Powder blush. And it says, I created this long-lasting silky formula to give your cheeks an instant pop of color. Like, okay, duh. I know they're just like putting quotes on the packaging, but I don't know, it gives me those vibes of those like Tumblr pictures where it was like just girly things. I don't know. Just a little bit smaller, and this is the shade Creamy Peach, and of course the lighting's gonna change on me right this second. Ooh, okay, we've got another mirror. Whoop. The color is just your classic warm peachy color. It's a medium kind of colour. It's not super pale, which is nice to work for multiple skin tones. It picks them up once again. It is not powdery. It looks like there's a slight shimmer through it, which I do like for blush. And I'm just going to use the same brush that I used for my bronzer. I like to do that just so that it all blends nicely together. I'm just going to tap it on and blend it out. This is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I want to buy more of these. That leaves us with the highlighter next. This looks like a very big pan again, like more like the bronzer size. Yeah, bronzer box is the same size. It says, this silky lax highlighter melts onto your skin and creates that effortless back from the beach glow. Oh, I like the sound of that though. And this is the shade Pearl. Same packaging again. Okay, the product inside is smaller though, right? Yeah, it is. So I guess like he would have just got heaps and heaps and heaps of the compacts made and then, you know, just use the same compacts but then changed up the size of the actual product inside. How's it compared to the highlight? Yeah, the blush is like still much smaller, but yeah, random. It's literally one of those things that does not matter at all. It's just something I noticed. Ah. Yes. Okay, the color of this looks really nice. Ooh, it feels very soft and it looks stunning swatched on the finger. Wow. I'm gonna go old school and I'm gonna use a shimmer fan brush to put this on. So just lining that up with my cheekbone, running it back and forth. So that's one very small layer and it looks so stunning and soft, pretty natural. And very smooth. It's not really accentuating texture or anything like that. Like it looks very nice. But let's apply another layer now for those of you who like a really blinding glow. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, you can see how intense that is. And the color is to die for, okay? I don't know what I was expecting, but that is so nice. It's like a very neutral with like hints of like a slightly warmer like beige kind of tone almost, I would say. I love glowing up my chin. I don't know why. It's so weird, but I just do. This brush is good too because you can just kind of like softly flutter it over your face and it'll just hit the high areas that, you know, naturally stick out. I feel like he really does know what he's doing with all of these powders, especially. The cream bronzer, like I like it. It doesn't like stick out heaps and heaps, you know, from other brands. The color corrector and stuff I liked, but once again, like I don't know, I just felt like after I'd set it with the powder that was included, I was like, oh, I don't know, it just looked a bit eh. But the powders like all, oh yeah, I really like them. Everything looks flawless, nothing looks powdery or stripy or anything. Like it all just blends and like looks very seamless. So yeah, I'm a fan. Eyeshadow palette here, and I also have lip gloss and oh, brightening eye pencil. Why did I not buy like lipstick? Does it not have them? I don't know. I think this is a like eyeliner by the sounds of it. It says Master Matte's brightening pencil, eye pencil in light one. So yeah, look, it's got, that's kind of like off-putting because it's like a black lid and then, but obviously it's not black. I don't know. Anyway. It glides on like a dream. Like that straight up. Like you guys know how many different nude eyeliners I've used in my time. From the Balm, Colourpop. Who else does my favorite ones? Like Makeup Geek, Smashbox. The Stila one is one of my favorites. The Tarte one is one of my favorites. This is up there, guys. Like I can tell straight away. Obviously it depends on longevity, but straight away it glides on with no pressure. And the colour is perfect. Now for the exciting part for a lot of you, I know lots of you like the eye makeup parts of my videos, so this is the Glam Quads and it's in the shade of Rosy Glam. I created these quads for effortless eye looks. Highly pigmented shades and a mix of matte and metallic finishes deliver glam vibes from natural to dramatic. Rosy Glam? So yeah, it's like almost purple to me. Am I colorblind? Either way, we'll try them. So you've got a really nice dark crease color. You've got a that one definitely, yeah, okay, that one's rosy. I'll get it. I get it. This one's like silver and then this one's purple. I mean, the colors are so stunning. It's just that they're all together and I'm like, oh god, okay. You know, like if these were all in a palette with a couple other shades, you know, I wouldn't be so intimidated, I guess, but it's just the fact that they're all together. I don't know, I sound dumb, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna take the matte and I'm just using this random brush that was on my desk. That is a really pretty color. It does actually have a very kind of rosy-ish undertone. Like it's a brown, but it has, I don't know, yeah, the pinky kind of tone to it. like a mauvey tone, I guess. And it blends out like a dream. Can you see that? Beautiful. Nice and easy to blend. I'm not doing anything super fancy today, guys. I'm just slapping it on and we'll see how it goes. Do you know what? I was just thinking today I still need to do my 80s look. 80s, 90s and 2000s and 2010s makeup videos for my decade series. I haven't forgotten. I just keep finding other stuff to film and put it, like, I just feel like I'm gonna look really ugly in 80s makeup, so I keep putting it off. I'm so sorry, I'm a terrible person. Oh, I love it on the lower lashes. That color looks stunning with my eye color, I think. Wow. That looks nice. Just gonna add a little bit to my inner corner. Maybe we'll do a halo. I'm gonna take a slim crease brush, Bakes for Beauty. I'm going to take the dark purpley tone right there and run that over the outer corner and inner corner. I'm using a very small amount. I'll just build it up if I need to. I take back what I said. I really like how these colors are coming together so far. I'm nervous about the silvery shade with these colors, especially since I've done such a warm face. I mean, that's a good thing though, because if you are doing like a cooler toned silver on the eyes, I do actually like to wear very warm colors on my face to balance it out. So I shouldn't say that. I don't know, I'm just panicking, okay? We're taking the pinkier mauvey tone and I'm gonna just put that on the edges. I love a halo eye. I haven't done one of these in months. And it's one of my favorite ways to wear my eye makeup, honestly. It just always looks so cool. Like, I feel like I haven't done a halo eye that I haven't liked. Well, I probably have, but you know, like, they always look nice. And I feel like it's so easy, but it looks like you put in so much effort. The silvery color, the pigment is incredible. I'm just nervous about this shade. Yeah, it's very silvery. It reminds me of P.O.BOX from my native palette, but a little bit different. That looks really cool though. So there you go. This is P.O.BOX, similar shade, very similar. Which, by the way, this is out on xobeautyshop.com now. It is the revised version. It's got charities on the back that we've supported with this launch as well. And it's got the updated macron, so thank you to everyone who helped me out with that. I really appreciate you and love you, and yeah, it's really exciting. Yay, it's finally here. It was actually here like as we were locking down, so as soon as we got to level 3 we were able to get it, and yeah, it's the best. Alright, I'm just gonna have a look at this lip gloss because I'm panicking that it's not gonna go. It is the Pro Volume lip gloss in Mauve Nude. It sounds nice. This gloss is gorgeous on its own or layered over any lipstick or lip pencil shades. It's super comfortable and universal. I love the volume that it adds to lips. There you go. So square packaging, very nice. Reminds me of Ofra kind of. And it's just got all the info on it and it's very simple and the colour is incredible looking. I really like the look of the colour. And it's got a little bendy kind of, you know, little doe foot applicator. The colour, look at this. That looks so nice. It is like a mauve nude with shimmer through it. It's definitely something that I would reach for on a shelf. So, oh my god, okay, I've got so much fallout, I just noticed. I'm gonna flick it off with my fan brush. Okay, some of it's stuck. Panic, maybe just do your eye makeup first if you're using the shimmery ones. Anyways, I'm gonna finish off my eye makeup. I'm gonna pop on a lip pencil and we will try the lip gloss. I'll be right back. So, oh, here's my before lashes. And I'll show you what lashes I use. Look what I did. Alright, here's the after. I had to like scrub off the mascara off my lower lash line. I'm wearing the Romantic Lashes by XO Beauty Throwback. I haven't worn these ones in a little while. They look really nice. I didn't do any eyeliner. I just wanted to keep the eyeshadow as the focus and just like kind of natural glam. Lashes. I do need to put on some brown mascara though, I just realised. And I also forgot to put on the lip pencil, but I'll do it on camera with you. Why not? This is just a Maybelline Brow Sculpt. Let's just pop some of this on just for a little bit of extra definition and colour. By the way, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Shaaanxo with 3 A's. I've been doing so many live streams, like makeup live streams as well, and they are so much fun. And the community over there is like insanely positive and cozy and lovely and everything I could ever imagine, and I'm just loving it. And I would love to see some more of you guys over there if you guys want to come chat with me in real time and hang out. It's so cool. And I've also just commissioned the cutest little emotes as well for my subscribers over there. You don't have to subscribe though, you can watch for free. I just love to have you there, have you chatting. But yeah, I did get some really cute emotes. They're so cool. I'm gonna do some kind of mauvey nude color, I guess. I have this one I haven't tried before. This is LA Girl Shockwave Nude Lip Pencil in the shade Sandstorm. Feels very moisturizing actually. It's kind of like a slightly balmy kind of texture. Stunning color. I think it looks beautiful with the rest of my makeup. Look how long my hair is now, by the way. It's just so long. Anyway, oh my god. Oh my god. This color. I need to get the lighting right. It just keeps changing outside. I'm like, you have to see this color. Like, it's almost got like pink. Oh, this is the coolest color. It's stunning. It feels really comfy. A little bit thick, but not sticky at all. I'm obsessed. And then just for a finishing touch, I'm taking the highlighter again in Pearl. And I'm going to highlight the inner corners and my brow bone. Just using a small brush. Just to finish that off. It looks nice. Stunning. The colors all look beautiful, and I take back what I said about the eyeshadow quad. Once it's on, it looks really nice. Oh, my lash is pinging off already. That's my full face-ish, not really, of Makeup by Mario makeup. Huge fan actually. I thought I would like it because I like his work. I've recreated a lot of his looks here on my channel in the past, and you know, I trusted that he would put out something good because, you know, he is a makeup artist for some of the top celebrities in the world, so he's not going to put out something garbage. But then again, you know, sometimes you see some of the quality of the things that some of the Kardashians put out. Sometimes it's amazing and I love it, and then sometimes it's like, really? Like, you know you don't use that. You know, like, you know you do not use that. So I didn't know if he was going to put out something that also he didn't really use, or if it was going to be something that he would use in his own kit. And I think this is the kind of stuff that you could use in a kit because it feels like really lovely and it feels high quality. It's not super powdery and it's not super like all over the show. Like, everything blends in, it all looks flawless, smooth, it works together seamlessly. Is there anything in particular you want to see, any shades in particular that you do want to see? Let me know and I will pick those up and do some more follow-up videos, or like pop it in like some full face first impressions and stuff like that. I do still have a lot of full face of one brand videos planned, including Bobbi Brown and some others. Let me know if there's any other brands you also want me to try, or any brands I've never tried before. I would love to try them. I love doing videos of like first impressions, as you guys know, and you guys love them. People always say that they're like, you know, other than declutters, usually the first impressions are like people's favorites. So yeah, hit me up with any requests and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.